Welcome to our lesson on the control of body temperature. The key questions for today are 1. How is body temperature monitored? 2. What happens when the temperature is too low? 3. What happens if the temperature is too high? 4. How do the responses bring the temperature back to the optimum level? 5. Why is a constant optimum temperature important? The key words you'll need to know are hypothalamus, thermoregulatory center, vasodilation, vasoconstriction, evaporation. The body temperature is controlled by homeostasis. It is monitored and kept within optimal range by mechanisms that help to increase and decrease the body temperature. Task: what is the optimum body temperature for humans? Extension: why is this optimum body temperature important? The optimum body temperature for humans is 37 degrees C. The normal range is between 36.1 and 37.2 degrees C. Temperatures too far below this range are indicative of hypothermia, where a sufferer's body functions will slow down. If a person is not returned to normal temperature quickly, hypothermia can result in death. If a person's temperature is too far above the normal range, it is indicative of hyperthermia or a fever. If a person's temperature is not lowered, it can lead to heat stroke and even death. Optimum temperature allows an enzyme-controlled reaction in the body to occur at the optimum rate to maintain good functioning and health of the body. The body temperature is monitored and controlled by the thermoregulatory center in the brain. It's located in the hypothalamus and contains thermoreceptors that detect small changes in temperature. The temperature of the blood is monitored directly. The temperature of the blood corresponds to the body's core temperature, which must be kept constant. Thermoreceptors are also located in the skin. These detect surface temperature, and these send electrical impulses through the nervous system when a change in temperature is detected. A change in surface temperature triggers a response by the body so that the core temperature is maintained. Task: how does the body respond to being too hot or too cold? When the temperature of the body gets too high, the mechanisms employed by the body aim to lower the temperature by transferring heat energy away from the body and into the surroundings. The body does this by causing sweat to be produced from the sweat glands. The sweat evaporates from the skin surface, taking some energy from the body as it does it. Vasodilation is the dilation of the blood vessels near the surface of the body, increasing the blood flow just under the skin. This can make a person look red and flushed, but it allows the heat to be transferred out of the blood and radiated into the surroundings, thus cooling the person down. When the temperature of the body is too low, the mechanisms aim to conserve the heat of the body and limit the amount of energy transferred out into the surroundings. To do this, the surface blood cells contract in a process called vasoconstriction. This limits the blood flow to the surface so that less heat is radiated from the body, whilst also ensuring that the vital internal organs are kept as warm as possible. This is why extremities, such as fingers or toes, succumb to frostbite before other body parts. the body limits the flow to the outermost regions. When the body temperature is below a certain level, the skeletal muscles contract rapidly to generate heat energy. Erector muscles under the skin cause hairs to stand up, which traps air around the body, which acts as an insulator and limits the amount of heat that can escape. Task: match up the following responses to the temperature that causes them. Extension: camels don't sweat. Why is this an advantage for them? Camels live in a desert environment where water is scarce and temperatures are high. If they were to sweat when they were hot, they would lose valuable water from their bodies, which could lead to dehydration.